Hello, Book Leaguers. Welcome to Book League Storytime Adventures. I have a great book for you. It's called It's Not Easy Being a Bunny by Marilyn Sadler, illustrated by Roger Bolin. Let's go. PJ Funny Bunny was very sad. He did not like being a bunny. His mother made him eat cooked carrots every day. He had far too many brothers and sisters, and his ears were very big. One day, PJ decided to live home.
I don't want to be a bunny anymore,
said PJ.
I want to be a bear.
And PJ went to live with the bears. But when the bears went to sleep for the winter, PJ could not sleep at all. Living with the bears was not very exciting. So PJ said,
I don't want to be a bear. I want to be a bird.
And PJ went to live with the birds. PJ liked being a bird until he tried to fly. So PJ said,
I don't want to be a bear or a bird. I want to be a beaver.
And PJ went to live with the beavers. The beavers liked to work very hard. PJ did not like to work at all. So PJ said,
I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver. I want to be a pig.
And PJ went to live with the pigs. But the only thing the pigs liked to do was sit in the mud. So PJ said,
I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig. I want to be a moose.
And PJ went to live with the moose. But PJ could not make good moose calls.
Moo.
So PJ said,
I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig or a moose. I want to be a possum.
And PJ went to live with the possums. The possums liked to hang upside down, but hanging upside down gave PJ a headache. So PJ said,
I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig or a moose or a possum. I want to be a skunk.
And PJ went to live with the skunks. It did not take PJ very long to find out that he did not like living with the skunks. So PJ said,
I don't want to be a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig or a moose or a possum. Or most of all, a skunk. What I really want to be is a bunny.
So PJ hurried home. The funny bunnies were very happy to see him. PJ was very happy to see them. That night, PJ ate all of his cooked carrots and played with every one of his brothers and sisters. He was so happy to be a bunny again that he did not care that his ears were very big.
At least everyone can see that I am a bunny,
PJ said,
and not a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig or a moose or a possum or a skunk. Hey, and everybody, remember, you are the best at being you, and you are awesome. Bye-bye.
Turkey's Eggcelent Easter by Wendi Silvano, illustrated by Lee Harper. Check the description for the rest of the Turkey Trouble books. You're going to love this one. Let's go. The sun was bright, the air was fresh. It was a perfect spring morning. Turkey read the sign one more time. Easter egg hunt, Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Find one of the special eggs to win an extra special prize. This is gobble gobble great, said Turkey. I wonder what the extra special prize is.
I heard something about chocolate and jelly beans,
said Cow. Yum, whinnied Horse. We've got to get one of those eggs. But animals aren't allowed at the egg hunt, grunted Pig. It's just for kids. If they don't know we're there, we won't get the boot, said Sheep.
Turkey,
Said Cow.
you go in disguise and snoop out one of those eggs. We'll stay camouflaged and be your backup.
How exciting!
Crowed Rooster.
A secret mission!
Gobbledygook idea,
Turkey said.
I'll be a rabbit.
No one will notice an extra rabbit hopping around. The day of the egg hunt arrived. And Turkey's costume wasn't bad. In fact, he looked just like a rabbit, almost. He kept a sharp eye as he hopped around and around the park. Finally, he spotted a special egg behind a rock.
Target, straight ahead, 6 hops.
He whispered to Cow.
Move in.
Whispered Cow.
Copy that.
Said Turkey. Hop, hop, hop,
Alert, alert. Child approaching.
whispered Cow. Turkey froze,
Some bunny's in big trouble.
said the child.
This egg hunt is for kids. Hop out of here.
Oh, gobble, gobble, grumbled Turkey.
Time for a new disguise.
Said Pig. Turkey looked around. I know exactly what to do. His costume wasn't bad. In fact, Turkey looked just like a daffodil. Almost. He zigged and zagged and zagged and zigged. Psst, whispered Horse.
I think I spy a special egg by the bench.
Copy that.
Said Turkey. He carefully inched his way over and planted himself next to the bench. There it was. Turkey leaned and reached out to grab the egg. Mabel Mayberry glanced down. Oh, what an extremely beautiful flower. I think I will take it home for my Easter bouquet.
Abort, abort.
Whispered Sheep. Turkey bolted just before he got plucked. Gobble, gobble, thwarted again, groaned Turkey. I've got to find one of those special eggs before they're all gone. Psst, whispered Rooster.
I spy a special egg up on top of the slide. We've got to get you up there undetected.
Copy that, said Turkey. I think I have an idea. His costume wasn't bad. In fact, Turkey looked just like a bumblebee, almost.
Ready?
Asked Horse. I gobble gobble guess, said Turkey. Fire away! Turkey sailed through the air. Plop, slide, splat. Some stings not right here, scolded Farmer Jake. No turkeys allowed at the egg hunt. Buzz your way back to the barn. Oh, gobble, 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 moaned Turkey. Our mission has been sabotaged at every turn,
I'm no expert,
said Rooster.
but maybe to get a special egg, you have to be one.
Excellent idea, said Turkey. All the animals agreed. His costume wasn't bad. In fact, Turkey looked just like a special egg, almost.
On your mark,
Crowed Rooster.
get set, roll!
Turkey was rolled from cow to horse to pig to sheep to the middle of all the action. But before he could look around for a special egg, he was nabbed.
I found one.
Cried Max.
I found a giant special egg.
At the prize table, Max turned in his special egg. Farmer Jake and Edna looked at Turkey. Then they looked at each other and laughed and laughed. This is truly an extra special egg, Farmer Jake said to Max. I think maybe you and your egg can each choose a prize. And they did. Mission accomplished, said Turkey. What an excellent Easter. Hello, Book Leaguers. Welcome to Book League Storytime Adventures. This next book is a great book to read around Easter, but it's also a great book for any time of the year. It's called The Great Eggscape, written by Jory John, illustrations by Pete Oswald. The Food Group series is one of my favorite series, and I hope you enjoy it.
Howdy, I'm Shell, an egg. How's it going? It's just me today. I'm on my own. The other eggs, where are they? Good questions. The thing is, sometimes they leave the carton on weekends before the customers arrive. They escape into the store. They call it the Great Eggscape. Escape? Eggscape? You get it. Me? I'm not really in the mood to run around. If you want to know the truth, I'd rather just sit here. I don't mind a little me time. No reason to go frolic with everybody else. I prefer adventures of the imagination. It's quite peaceful here without all the other eggs. Sure, there's a part of me that wonders what they're doing right this very moment. I have a few guesses.
Right this very moment.
Whee! We look amazing.
So festive.
Let's play a game. Everybody pick a good hiding spot.
Great idea. Shell will have to come find us.
He won't know where we are.
I'm behind a tomato. I'm next to the avocados.
I'm blending in with the potatoes.
What's so funny about that? Being a potato is serious business.
This is the life. When you live in a carton with a lot of roommates, you never get much peace and quiet. So I'm going to enjoy this while it lasts.
Exactly 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 2 seconds later.
Nobody back yet? Where are Clegg and Meg and Peg and Egbert and Greg and Shelby and Shelley and Sheldon and Frank and other Frank? Did I forget anybody? Anyways, they should have been home by now. These great eggscapes are usually over by lunch when everybody gets hungry. I'll just wait a few more minutes. They'll surely be home quite soon. No reason to stress. No reason to pace. No reason to get all worked up. Noon? It's noon? Morning is officially over. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Where are my friends? Are they okay? Should I go look for them? But what if they come home while I'm away? I just don't know what to do.
Meanwhile,
I must find them. Where do I start? Maybe in aisle 1? That seems promising. Pickles, pickles, pickles. It's all pickles. Sheesh. Wait, Greg? Is that you? What are you doing with those pickles? And why are you painted like a galaxy in outer space? I'm hiding. But why? Why not? Well, I found you. Indeed you did, Shell. Indeed you did. Shall we look for the others? Indeed. Found you. Found you. There you are. Found you. Is that everybody? Light up eggs. Let me see. We have you and 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 you. That's 10 eggs plus me, which equals 11. Wait just a minute. Where's Meg? Has anyone seen Meg? Meg! Wait, where are you guys going? To get some lunch, Shell. Then maybe take a nap.
Hide and seek is tiring.
Meg will turn up eventually. She always does.
Eggs, halt! As the old saying goes, if a fellow egg is hiding, we must look until we find them. Or maybe that's a new saying. Anyway, we're not finished until we are all back together as a dozen. Got it? Good. Let's go. Greg, search the high-level shelves. Peg, check the low shelves. Clegg, don't forget the middle shelves. Sheldon, look through the bag of marshmallows. Shelby, comb aisle 5. Egbert, investigate aisle 6. Me? I'll scour the discount aisle. Meg has got to be around here somewhere. Shell, I found a note by the cash register. It might be a clue. Well, read it, Craig.
Oh, okay. You don't have to yell. If you want to find an egg, just like a pot of gold, go where things are sold in bulk and look for something bold.
It was a clue, Shell. I mean, it is a clue. Indeed, Greg, indeed. Bulk. Bold. Bulk. Bold. Bulk. Wait, I think I've got it. Follow me, eggs, to the bulk bin aisle. Onward. Wow, there are just so many bins. But which one is the right one? How would we know?
Shell, remember how the clue said to look for something bold? Do you think Meg is hiding in there?
Of course, Peg. Of course. Eggs, shoulder stack, unite!
Hee. Knock, knock. We know you're in there, Meg.
Oh, hi. I thought you were never going to find me. Nice work, Shell. Glad you found your way out of the carton for once and into the world.
Thanks, Meg. But it wasn't just me. We found you as a group, and now we're back together again. Whew! You know, looking for eggs is fun. Finding eggs is more fun. But the most fun of all? A chance to frolic with your friends! Say, where's the next Greg Eggscape? Shall we do this again tomorrow? Indeed we shall, Shell. Thanks for listening. Find those eggs as fast as you can. And don't forget to take many breaks to read, because reading is super important. Thanks, kiddos.
Hello, Book Leaguers. Welcome to Book League Storytime Adventures. For my next book, I'm going to read Happy Easter from the Crayons. These are my favorite books to read. I love coming up with all the different voices for the different crayon colors. And without further ado, I present to you Happy Easter from the Crayons, written by Drew Daywalt, illustrated by Oliver Jeffers. The crayons are getting ready for Easter. Red crayon decorates a circle. That is not an egg. Are you gonna color an egg? Nope. Orange crayon decorates a square. Hey, that is not an egg. No, but it is the color of the sun. Yellow crayon decorates a triangle. That is totally not an egg.
No, but it is the color of the sun.
Esteban decorates a rectangle. That is definitely definitely not an egg.
No, but my gosh, look how magnificent it is.
Esteban the Magnificent!
White crayon decorates a star. That's not an egg! Also, did you even color it? Yes, I colored it. Thank you very much. Blue crayon decorates a rhombus. Huh? No, not an egg. Don't start with me, purple. I need a nap, dude. Purple crayon is super confused. No one is decorating an egg.
Yes, we are.
Oh, now I get it. But where are we going to hide this thing? Oh, I know, dude. Nothing to see here.
Happy Easter!
Hope you have a righteous Easter, dudes. Check out our crayon content in the description below. We have the best crayon content, or my name isn't.
Esteban the Magnificent!
You've been waiting all year long. Now Easter's here at last. You can try your best to catch me, but you know that I'm too fast. Hi, Bookleaguers. Welcome to Bookleague Storytime Adventures. Please join me in reading How to Catch the Easter Bunny by Adam Wallace and Andy Elkerton. Also, don't forget to read every day. It's the most important thing you can do for your brain. Now on to the story. I've been working long and hard with all my peeps and crew. We made the eggs and now I'm here to bring them all to you. My real name's a secret. My friends call me EB. My special job means I must hide my true identity. Yes, I'm the Easter Bunny, and I'm coming to your home. If you have Easter spirit, then you just might see me roam. The first trap is quite simple, just carrots on a plate. I'm lightning fast. To catch me, you'll need some better bait. A hole that's covered by a rug will never cause me strife. Have you forgotten what I am? Burrowing's my life. Now this is much more like it, a fully lit dance floor. I'll do a little hip-hop, then dash behind the door. This next trap is quite clever, made by brilliant engineers, but it's hard to catch a bunny who has supersonic ears. You want to catch me for my eggs and magic basket too, but I've been hiding Easter treats since 1682. This trap nearly gets me, but check out all my hops. Watch me dodge the flying fish and cherry yogurt pops. I switch my size from 2 feet tall to something small and gray. Your Easter spirit is so strong, you see me right away. I leave so many Easter treats, no children will be sad. But when they see that I've escaped, they'll all be hopping mad. The Bunny Tumbler 2.0 sure takes me for a spin, but I've got lucky rabbit's feet. I know I'll always win. With all the treats delivered to children big and small, I've got one special stop to make to my favorite kid of all. See you next year! In case you didn't know, that favorite kid of all is you! And don't forget to read every day. Have a great Easter.